Anyone that says they don't build them like they used to hasn't driven a Jeep Wrangler. With a convertible top, removable doors, and rear-wheel drive, it might be a bit utilitarian, but its capability and versatility are unmatched on the road today. I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus, and today we're going to see if the 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited can keep up with the times, and more importantly, if it even needs to. If you go on sales figures, the answer is no. Jeep sells these things as fast as it can build them, and people love its capability on the beach and on the trail, and of course there's the removable top. The Unlimited first arrived in 2004 as a stretched-out two-door trim of the Wrangler. But in 2007, it was released as Jeep's first full four-door Wrangler. It comes standard with a convertible soft top, but it's also available with the Freedom Top, which is a three-piece hardtop, which is in the model that we're driving today. The Freedom Top is a modular hardtop, which means the front panels come off easily enough, and then you have the back panel, which takes several bolts and two guys to take off. It's a bit of a handful, but still manageable. The only thing is you have to find a place to put that top. So if you live in the city or are tight on space, you probably want to go for the soft top. Once you're behind the wheel, you sit pretty high up off the road. You've got this commanding driving position. And because the doors are removable, the controls to the power windows are right in the center of the dash. Also, the glove box and the center console lock in case you leave the Jeep with the top down. The basic trims of the Wrangler are Sport, Sahara, and Rubicon. But Jeep is known for its special editions, and this year's no different. You've got the Willys Wheeler, the Black Bear, the Freedom Edition, 75th Anniversary Edition, Rubicon Hard Rock, and then you've got the Backcountry that we're driving today. The extreme purple color it's a lot to take in, but the Backcountry comes with some serious off-road equipment, including steel off-road bumpers, rock rails along the sides, and BF Goodrich KN02 all-terrain tires. It also features the Connectivity Group package. This includes tire pressure monitoring, electronic information center, and Bluetooth smartphone pairing with voice control. Our test model also featured the Uconnect infotainment system. Now, this is without a doubt where the Wrangler is most showing its age, as the touchscreen features a poor layout and low-quality graphics. Other Jeep models have the more updated Uconnect system, which people love, but the Wrangler will not get that until the next generation comes out. But people don't want the Wrangler for their in-car tech. They want it for their ruggedness and capabilities. The lone engine in the Wrangler is a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. Fiat Chrysler has used this engine in plenty of other models, and it's a good one, making 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. In this Jeep, power is sent through a 5-speed automatic transmission, but a 6-speed manual is also available, sending power to four-wheel drive. And there are two types of four-wheel drive systems, the Rock Track and Command Track. Command Track is standard on the Sport and Sahara models. It's a standard shift-on-the-fly four-wheel drive system that's designed for great all-weather capability. It's also the system that comes standard on this Backcountry trim. Now the Rock Track system comes standard on the Rubicon, and it features a low range that has a 4:1 ratio that delivers incredible off-road capability. Fuel economy for the 6-speed manual is 17 miles per gallon city, 21 highway, and 19 combined. It falls to 16 city, 20 highway, and 18 combined with the automatic. That's far from stellar, but when your 40 mpg commuter car can't make it out of a snowstorm, the Wrangler will traverse the same roads with ease. The Wrangler Unlimited does not have the best road manners, and you'll have to watch your speed when taking corners. But if you've ever driven a pickup truck, you'll feel right at home in one of these vehicles. For most soft-roading, you may not even have to put it in 4 high, but for rocks, mud, sand, snow, 4 low and 4 high are both great for traversing mile after mile of trail. And this type of transfer case is almost entirely exclusive to pickup trucks and off-road vehicles of this type. Base MSRP for the 2016 Wrangler Unlimited is $27,695, and that comes with the basics like cloth seats and roll-up windows. But it's also got equipment like skid plates, hill start assist, and Dana brand off-road axles. The Sahara is the luxury model of the lineup. At around $34,000, it has power locks and windows, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and optional leather seats. And then you've got the Rubicon, which is the off-road superstar of the lineup. At about $37,000, it features heavy-duty suspension, rock-track four-wheel drive, and locking differentials. Our backcountry here is one of those special editions we talked about. At $47,550 as tested, it features a custom paint scheme with graphics, added off-road gear, and the optional navigation system. That's a lot to pay, but considering how many thousands of dollars Jeep enthusiasts spend customizing their Wranglers after they buy them, this is a way for Jeep to give you the vehicle that you want straight from the dealer. Every Wrangler Unlimited comes standard with multi-stage airbags, electronic stability control, and electronic roll mitigation. But it lacks features like blind spot monitoring, collision avoidance, and lane departure. Once again, these high-tech safety features won't show up until the next generation Wrangler arrives. Regardless, consumers flock to the current generation Wranglers even as a replacement looms. And that's because as much as the next generation Wrangler stands to gain, people are afraid of what it might lose. Those fuel economy numbers have to come up and something's got to give. Maybe the steel frame gives way to an aluminum tub. Maybe the manual transmission is replaced with Chrysler's 9-speed automatic. Or will an abundance of infotainment and safety tech rob the Wrangler of its purpose-built charm? There's such a strong community of Jeep owners right now, we have to wonder if those changes come down the line, will that enthusiasm continue to thrive? The Wrangler Unlimited is like nothing else on the market, and so much of that popularity stems from its individuality. But we want to hear what you have to say, so be sure to leave a comment. To read my full review on this vehicle, go to CarGurus.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, no, so it's funny, Jeep owners are different. You know, we can take our doors off, take the roof off. So there's the Jeep wave right there. You know, Camry owners don't have a wave.